why Tyson Fury is going to destroy Francis. Terence Crawford agrees. And what's up? It's your boy Rick. Welcome to the Millionaire Moves Show. Let's go.
What shot do you give Francis Ngannou getting the upset of beating Tyson Fury?
0.
Terence Crawford gives Francis Ngannou a 0% chance of beating Tyson Fury. That prediction might seem harsh to many, but Crawford explains why Fury will dominate Ngannou in the boxing ring come fight night.
Well, you know, if you go back a couple of videos, I was saying the same thing, and we're going to get into so many reasons why, but let's just check out and let's talk about this video right here. And you recognize the voice, just in case you're here for the first time. I'm not AI, I'm not a deep fake, but the voice you'll hear all over the internet because obviously it's artificial intelligence doing the voice, and ChatGTP probably scripts it out, a lot of this stuff. Someone puts it together, not hating, just saying a lot of people are doing this. Even the thumbnails are AI generated in a lot of these cases across the internet, from sports to finance to everything else. But you got real people like myself hanging around and doing their thing. It's never gonna end. They're not taking our jobs. Let's do this.
Oh man, he's so elusive, man. He's kind of hard to hit in there. You know, that herky-jerkiness, you know what I mean, followed by his feints, and his height and his reach. It's hard to beat.
Crawford may be biased in his decision, and it might seem like he's underestimating Ngannou, but he's adamant that Ngannou stands no chance against the boxing champion.
You know, calling out the top.
He knows what's up.
Of the world today. I don't see him having a chance with either one of those guys. And that's just being honest.
And no, Crawford doesn't think Ngannou is a bad boxer. He, however, feels like the MMA star needs to get some experience under his belt before fighting someone like Fury.
He got some skill. I would tell him, you know, get your feet wet. Pausing
it right here. Listen, seriously, this is why I made the point a couple of days ago. That's another topic about how Tyson Fury is like, fights like this is ruining they're ruining boxing, fights like this, in my opinion, for so many reasons. But I already talked about that in the previous video. If you want to check it out, just look at a few videos back. Anyway, now that this fight is on, I don't know what the plans are for Tyson Fury behind the scenes. Wink, wink, because this is all about money. He's going to probably carry him, let people get their money's worth. But I think, just like Crawford already knows, I don't know what Crawford's going to say next because I didn't watch this video. I think that Tyson Fury could literally, even though he's not a fast knockout artist type of fighter, he's a boxer. And did you heard what Terence Crawford said? He's his feints are like herky-jerky, his style. He's an unorthodox style. He's so big, he's so tall. No, he's the tallest heavyweight, except I think there's one new heavyweight out of Poland. I might be wrong, but it's maybe an inch taller. But this is he's a freak of nature, Tyson Fury. He's like a Muhammad Ali, giant, tall, perfect boxer. Speed for his size is just unmeasurable. There's never been anything like Tyson Fury in the heavyweight division, and that's why he took out Deontay Wilder 3 times. But listen to this. He beat him 3 times. He didn't knock him out every time. So listen to this. So I really believe that Fury would knock out Francis if he wanted to in one round. If Fury decided to go in there, like, train hard and fight like he did with Wilder, it would be over in 1 round. The openings would be incredible. You know, when you're really good at something, all of us have spatial talents and all types of aptitude for different type of things. Maybe every day you sit in front of some type of program and you're really good at it, or whatever. You could be a Starbucks barista and you do it every day over and over, and you just see all the mistakes someone new is making. Well, that's what's going to happen. Fury's going to dismantle him in literally seconds. He's going to just look at what he's doing. It's going to be like training wheels. If you look at a kid on a training wheel bike versus a professional cyclist, it's that much of a big difference. Tyson Fury has been boxing all his life, since he was a kid. Francis is an MMA fighter, another sport. Fury would knock him out in 1 round, but I think he's going to carry him because people are paying. They want to see his show, and he's going to go easy on him. Let's continue.
Try to fight some of those lower tier guys first, just to fill yourself out.
So what advice does Crawford have for Ngannou? And why is he so confident about Tyson Fury beating Ngannou in this exciting bout? Let's find out in this video. A lot of people in the box...
Maybe Crawford is so confident because Tyson Fury is a professional boxer, elite heavyweight champion going in there with a pro. I mean, how could you take this fight serious? Let's continue.
Boxing world have been talking about Tyson Fury fighting Francis Ngannou this October. The three-division world boxing champion Terence Crawford recently weighed in on the fight and shocked everyone with his prediction. Crawford revealed that Ngannou stands no chance against Fury and that the fight would be a one-sided affair. Crawford believes that Fury's superior boxing skills and experience over Ngannou will be what allows him to come out on top in this much-anticipated matchup. One of the first things Crawford pointed out was Fury's ability to switch to a southpaw stance in the second round of a fight. This is no small feat. Switching stances in boxing isn't just about changing the lead foot.
Was everybody really shocked? Is anyone out there? Let me know in the comments below. Are you shocked that Terence Crawford says there's zero chance that Fury's going to lose this fight? I mean, really, the puncher's chance thing, I don't even take that into an account in something like this. Yeah, he's a heavyweight. If he hits Fury, he's not going to knock Fury out. Deontay Wilder, think about this. Deontay Wilder punches like Mike Tyson and George Foreman and any other heavyweight in the history, even Rocky Marciano, all in one. Deontay Wilder has freakish power that is rarely seen in boxing, especially in the heavyweight division. People just don't drop people like Deontay Wilder does. He has an amazing power that is just blessed. And the only reason why Fury survived that power every time is because he has that next level elite skills set. The skill set, Wilder tried his best. He just couldn't do it. That being said, Wilder does have another chance if they fight again because time changes everything. But even if Fury went in here out of shape and didn't even train that much, he would most likely win easily, very fast. So what's going to happen here is it's going to be just a one-sided match where he carries him. And, you know, I don't know, Francis, good luck. It's going to be a lot of fans want to see this, and they're casual fans because I'm a real boxing head. I'm not trying to see this. I'll watch the replays. I'll watch the highlights, but let's continue.
It's about adjusting one's entire fighting strategy on the fly. Fury's ability to do this seamlessly showcases his adaptability and deep understanding of the sport. It keeps his opponents guessing, making it difficult for them to settle into a rhythm or anticipate his next move.
Damn, Fury looks just like his dad. Look at him sport. Shadow boxing.
Fury's elusiveness is another aspect that Crawford was quick to highlight. In boxing, the ability to hit and not get hit is a mantra that every fighter strives to embody. Fury's ability to dodge.
Okay, a lot of this, I don't know. A lot of this is ChatGTP type stuff, I think, you know, telling you how Fury can box. But Fury, yeah, he does it all. And even if he had one arm, I argue, one arm, one stance, conventional boxing stance, he's going to take Francis out. That's if he wants to. I don't know. Is he going to carry him over the rounds and let it go to a decision because he has mercy on him? Francis is so slow. He's going to be so tired. I saw him sparring. He's going to be so tired. This man, they're both, I mean, hey, look, they're getting their money. I just don't like it because Fury's an active champion and he's putting the title on pause, giving other fighters possibly ripping them off of an opportunity. A fighter that worked hard to get to that spot, to the top 10, that should get a title shot. This should be happening after Fury retires officially. This should be happening. But I think that Francis is just so slow, and it's just from another sport. It's going to be easy pickings. It's going to be like a fight where he just easily takes Francis out. Like I was saying before, I forgot my thought real quick. I wanted to say Wilder couldn't even knock out Tyson Fury. He almost did in that first fight. He got up in that moment, that meme where he just he rose like he was coming out. It was hilarious. But anyway, that being said, Wilder would easily too beat Francis because of his skills and because he's a professional boxer who's been doing it for years. But I think that at this moment in time, so I think that there's no way he knocks Fury out with the puncher's chance. Let's just go with that one because that's how you sell a fight like this. Oh, but he's got a puncher's chance. But no, there's zero. Unless there is a bank account out there, a secret bank account with a payment from somewhere coming in that's going to pay Tyson Fury the amount he could not earn in the rest of his professional boxing career. I don't know. Unless someone's sending half a trillion dollars over to him to lose this fight, we're not going to see a knockout or a win on Francis with his hand raised at the end of this. There's no way that's going to happen. Let's continue.
Weave and slip punches, especially given his size, is nothing short of remarkable. This elusiveness doesn't just make him a challenging target, it frustrates his opponents, forcing them to expend energy and leave themselves open to counterattacks. For a 10-round fight, this can be mentally and physically draining for the adversary.
He's having a good time. Look, face to face, Tyson's having a good time.
Standing at 6'9", Tyson Fury is one of the tallest heavyweights in the history of boxing. This height, combined with an astonishing 85-inch reach, gives him a distinct physical advantage over most of his opponents. But it's not just about having these attributes.
He's so good.
It's about knowing...
He's making... Did you see that clip he was making Wilder? I believe that was Wilder. Miss like that. Imagine what he's going to do to Francis. A novice boxer... I paused it right here. A novice boxer, you know, a guy that's never had a professional boxing fight. He's from the MMA, from the sport of MMA. I don't care how many belts, how many titles he had. I respect that, you know, vice versa. Fury would, if he would go over to that sport, which he wouldn't, you know, he'd probably be out of there in seconds. He would get dropped, Francis would grab his legs, he wouldn't stand on his feet and box with him. That's if Fury went to MMA and fought in the UFC. He would get dropped and would get taken out. Chokehold, rear naked choke, arm bar, leg, ankle twist, any one of those things in seconds, he'd be gone. And vice versa. So I think Tyson's going to have a good time. It's going to be like an exhibition. He's going to look like a sparring session, really. I just don't think he's going to go in there. He knows he's making a ton of money, and he doesn't probably want to hurt Francis really bad. He's going to have a good time. It's going to be a great fight for people that actually pay for it. They want to get their money's worth. They want to give him a fight like that. Because, you know, the whole game is up. The whole, I don't want to say the word scam, but the whole thing is up if Fury goes in there and knocks him out in like 30 seconds or tries to take him out quick and knocks him out, because no one's gonna no one's gonna want to pay for fights like this anymore. They're like, oh, what's the next one? Let's just say argument, you know, I'm making this up, but it's hypothetical. Let's just say, what's his name? Crawford goes in there and fights a real quick fight versus an MMA guy, a boxing match, and no one's gonna want to see it if Tyson Fury's and the Furies of the world start having these fights and he start taking them out real quick in like one round. Nobody's going to want to see it. Why am I paying to see a boxer that fight a professional champion fight a guy that's in MMA? It's not going to happen. Let's continue.
How to use them. Fury expertly utilizes his reach to keep opponents at bay with his jab, setting up bigger punches and combinations. His height allows him to punch downwards, generating more power and making it challenging.
Okay, I'm going to pause it right here because whatever, you know, the author of the original the video here that I'm playing, I'll leave a link below. It seems like it's just a boxing lesson. I suspect if you run ChatGTP and you run like, or through some type of AI, if you run like, oh, Tyson Fury's fighting this guy in MMA, talk about his skills and this and this and that, then, you know, ChatGTP will push out all this stuff about his skills, his stance, how to box. I hear a lot of that. It's like regurgitated computer nonsense about how Tyson Fury fights. It's really not like, you know, it's detailed, but it's detailed from a computer. So you don't get to talk about the nuances that, you know, real boxing fans, you know, real person can convey to an audience. But let me just take a, you know, I was going to take a sip, but I'm not going to sip of coffee here. So it's going to be really good. Like I said, I'm playing this stuff in the background right now. As you can see, it's just going because people like to see. But I see Fury here doing his thing, hitting the pads, a bunch of videos, a bunch of JPEGs put together. But I think all in all, at the end of the day, this is going to be a lot. If gambling, I guess you could gamble on it. A lot of gamblers will probably throw their money on Francis, hoping for an upset victory, hoping for that one puncher's chance, make a boatload of money. Good, more power to you. But like once again, I think this is another added black eye on a sport. Wow, look at that Fury just knocking Wilder out there on the ropes. I felt so bad. I felt so bad in that last fight. Wilder, you know, he really took a beating that, you know, that he won't get back. But I still think he's fresh enough to beat a lot of the heavies out there like Joshua. We gotta make a video about that, talking about breaking down Joshua versus Fury and or Deontay Wilder. Yeah, but, Crawford's right. Crawford knows what's up. Crawford knows that there's no chance because Crawford is an elite professional fighter. Crawford is another ring general. Like I like to say, I talk about Floyd Mayweather. He's just like Floyd Mayweather, that type of cloth, Only a few fighters are so elite where whoever you put in front of them, they're going to win the fight. I think Floyd Mayweather gets a lot of hate. I don't care what he does outside of the ring. I'm talking about inside of the ring. I'm a fan of what his style is. Because if you watch, and I do love the other styles that go in and try to knock people out, but Floyd Mayweather is like Crawford. He's just an amazing fighter in his prime. So I think Crawford knows what regular people don't know. He sees everything in a different way. He has a boxing IQ, and plus he's an elite fighter, so he knows what Fury is, and he knows what's going to happen without even blinking. He's telling you, zero chance. Like a boxing fan will tell you that really has a high boxing IQ, if you will. There's no way that Tyson Fury is going to lose to an MMA fighter who's not. I could see maybe if an MMA fighter started boxing at 22, started late after an MMA career, and he just said, "Hey, I'm not gonna do this MMA thing," or maybe I got a title already. I'm really young. Now I'm gonna do boxing. It's my dream. Maybe 5 years under their belt experience. None of that. My man is just going in there from another sport just because he's the champion and he's known and he hits hard. Wait till you see how tired he gets. He's got all these muscles. While Tyson Fury's going to be pot shotting him, it's going to be all fun and games. Wait till you see. He'll probably be out of breath, Francis, in 3 rounds. Out of breath, gassed, looking to get out of there. It's going to be a wrap. You're going to see. And it's going to be great. It's going to be fun for some people. For me, not so great. But for a lot of people, I get it. People are going to, casual fans and MMA fans are going to want to buy this. And if it does really well with the buy numbers, it's going to continue a trend. It's going to continue. But I believe there should be some rules set in place in boxing. I went over it in a prior video where if you're an active champion, you cannot do this. You should be stripped of your championship because it's robbing other fighters who aren't rich, who don't have an opportunity. In a time that Tyson Fury is training for this and carrying on with all this, there's someone losing an opportunity, someone ranked. But you can't hate. They're making as much money as they can while they can, and it's a gold mine. There's other, people that are going to put up money for this. So anyway, that's another video. I'll be back with another one. I'm thinking about the next video because, I do slip in other videos off topic now, doing this Millionaire Move show here. I think I'm going to do some reactions to, I've been holding off on a Godzilla reaction. I love Godzilla, on a new movie coming out, and it's like Shin Godzilla. Oh, it's straight from Japan. It's going to be incredible, what I call authentic Godzilla. So I'll watch some trailers and stuff and get a commentary on them. But I'll be back with another one. I'm out.